will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining in. Happy Wednesday it is. Yes, happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here with us. And absolutely appreciate every single moment that we get to spend together. And I hope that you're ready for a story for today. Yes, bringing this one back, bringing one back to Story Time that I think has found a cool place between funny and just lovable. And this one is The Other Dog by Madeleine L'Engle and illustrations by Christine Devenier. And cannot wait to share this one. Thank you for being here. And Madeleine L'Engle has given us classics, including Wrinkle in Time. Thank you so much for being here. And recently actually did a book with a good friend of ours here at Storytime, Michelle Jing Chan, and they've done a great book together, which is out now, so cannot wait to share that one as well, and more information to come for sure. But thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. I hope that you're well wherever you are. I hope that you're having a wonderful start to your day, or indeed if your day is a little further along than it is out here in the West Coast in California, I hope that you've had a wonderful day to this point. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to be a part of the Storytime community. We appreciate you. Sending you the biggest of hugs. Thank you indeed for joining us. And to all the folks out in Lusaka, in Zambia, everywhere, really all over Zambia, sending you love. And I hope you enjoyed that game yesterday as the Shipolo Polo, yes, with Barbara Banda, Rachel Kundananji, Margaret Belemo, and so many more representing Zambia right there. And Malawi too, love to see the camaraderie as well. Yeah, great games. 2 games those were. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate the time we get to spend together. Are you ready for a book today? Well, before we get started, remember too that Pamela Courtney has a brand new book that will be out on May 20th. So please mark your calendars. Do not forget that. Pre-order now. Ask your librarians to stock this one. A season for fishing coming right up. Fish Fry Tradition. May 20th. It'll be here. And this one is illustrated by Tony D. Chambers. And as we were told by Pamela yesterday, this one is published by Macmillan Farah Strauss Giroux. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Our story will be coming right up. Who's here with us this morning? Good morning to you. How are you doing? Sharon Lungo, and of course Soraya, who's hiding under the covers. Oh, I hear you, Soraya. I hear you. There are definitely mornings that are just harder to get out of bed. And others, I'm ready, sprightly, ready to go. And others, oh goodness, I just want to stay lying a little bit longer. So I totally hear you, but I hope you enjoy the story that we have for you. I hope it makes you laugh and indeed gets you ready for school. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. Sharon Lungo, I hope that you're doing well. Good to see you as always. Thank you for being here with us. Remember too that you can always find Storytime at storytimewithmrlamada.com, at Storytime with Miss Lamada on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram at the same handle, Storytime with Mr. Limata. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. The other dog, yes, Madeleine L'Engle, Christine Devenier, and of course, this one we're reading with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Are you ready? Yes. I am. I hope that you are too. I'll see you on the other side of this very, very short break. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Lamata.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you. Zetta Elliott, as mentioned, creator of many, many wonderful books. Over 40. Yeah, soon I think it'll be over 50 because Zeta has produced amazing books. And if you have not seen them, well, what are you waiting for? Where do you start? Where do we start? I would say, yeah, A Place Inside of You is a good one. It's a good entry point into Zetta Elliott's creations and just wonderful, wonderful books. If you get a chance, just look at her catalog. Of course, you can ask for it at your local library. The Other Dog is our book today. This one is written by Madeleine L'Engle and illustrations by Christine Devenier. And we are reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Here we go. The Other Dog by Madeleine L'Engle, illustrations by Christine Devenier, and of course, published by Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A big good morning to the Chronicle team, of course. Caitlin Elk, Ariel Richardson, and so many others. Yeah, thank you. Well, here are a few words about this book, and then we'll get started. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I've always objected to the idea that you have to be either one or the other. I, for one, have my dog moods and my cat moods. And my grandmother, Madeline, did too. She had great affection for her cats, but it's also true that her dogs were the apple of her eye. She was a dog person in the same way she was a New Yorker, although she raised her children in Connecticut and loved spending time there. New York was always home. Touche, the narrator of this story, was the first dog and first real pet she acquired. First real pet. She acquired Touche while she was acting in a production of The Cherry Orchard on Broadway in 1944. She was living by herself for the first time, and Touche was an important consolation and comrade. My grandmother wrote this book after she was married and her first child, my mother, Josephine. She illustrated the manuscript herself, but couldn't find a publisher for it, and eventually put it aside. When she finally moved to Northwestern Connecticut, Touche made the transition as well, and she made gracious room for the other pets that came along, including cats, which were better at catching mice. Among the beloveds were Brilliant, Chess, Sputnik, Daisy, Narcissus, or Cece, Echo, Heidi, Hans Sash, Pessy, Sheets, and Kelly, Doc, Titus, Tybot, and Tesseract. When The Other Dog was finally accepted for publication about 50 years ago after she first wrote it, she was a grandmother. Tatiana, a lovely and imperious white cat, and Tino, an exuberant and affectionate golden retriever, were her daily companions. Her beloved Touche was long gone, but a special light came in her eyes whenever she talked about that dog. How wonderful that she got to see Touche come to life once more in this book. All right. And those are the words of Charlotte Jones Vortquist, granddaughter, of course, of Madeleine L'Engle. But here we go with our story for today with a little more background. First of all, I think you should know that I am the one who wrote this book. After all, contrary to opinion, the author of the book is very important. Please believe me, without the author, a book would never get written. So I, Touche L'Engle Franklin, wrote this book with the assistance of that inferior canine, Joe. This summer, what happened? Now, we talked of dogmalities, right? Well, you're in for one today. This summer, my mistress went away for several days, and when she came back, she brought with her another dog. If you ask me, this was a great waste of money. Dogs are expensive to feed and clothe, and one dog is enough for any family. I failed to see why I did not satisfy all requirements. Oh. I have beauty, wit, and charm. I have been on the stage. I am very talented. And until this other dog was brought into our home, without warning, by the way, my master and mistress seemed perfectly happy with me. I am very good about sitting on laps. In fact, I love sitting on laps. I know of no other dog who could sit on a lap for as long as or as with as much patience as I can. I am very good about sitting on laps. In fact, I love sitting on laps. I know of no other dog who can sit on a lap for as long as or with as much patience as I can. So why another dog? That is the question indeed. So why another dog? I dance oh so daintily. When it is time to eat, my master and mistress love to look at me. So why another dog? Yeah, why another dog indeed? I afford my master endless pleasure in his off hours when he bathes and clips me. I can wear my ears long or short. I sit still for hours while he snips off hair here and there. No other dog would be so good and patient. I am tremendously useful in such household tasks as bringing home the groceries, and I always tell my master and mistress when the telephone or the doorbell rings. No one could be more patient, more efficient, more energetic, more conscientious, or louder about this than I am. So why another dog? Yeah. Oh, goodness. But what's done is done. The dog was brought home, and I had to learn to make the best of it. Yeah, but why another dog? But what's done is done. The dog was brought home, and I had to learn to make the best of it. Nevertheless, from the start, I noticed a great many mysterious and horrifying things. For instance, When I am taken out to get some fresh air, I always have to walk, even when it rains. The Joe is taken out in a carriage, and when it rains, she doesn't have to go out at all. Who's that, Joe? Yeah. Nevertheless, from the start, I noticed a great many mysterious and horrifying things. For instance, when I am taken out to get some fresh air, I always have to walk, even when it rains. The Joe is taken out in a carriage, and when it rains, she doesn't have to go out at all. Not fair. And another thing, my master and mistress keep putting on and taking off white pieces of cloth around Joe's bottom, called for some obscure reason diapers. At first, I did not understand the significance of this, but when I did, I was deeply shocked. When I have anything of that sort to do, I go out into the street. White clothes or no, I would never do it in the house. No. Gross. Oh. At least one thing remained clear. Of the two dogs, I was the most important. You see, each night we would start out in our separate beds. This dog called Joe, and I. Now her bed may be a little more fancy and but mine is more practical. In the morning, she would still be in her bed, but I would not be in my bed. Well, if that doesn't show you who's who around here, I don't know what would. Yeah, take that, Joe. And another thing, this Joe dog gets fed several times a day. I only get fed once. Of course, there may be a reason for this. You see, I have frequently been told that my tail is like a little chrysanthemum. Joe thing hasn't any tail at all. Of course, I am aware that because of the dictates of fashion, some dogs have their tails clipped, but there is always something left, and Joe has no tail. Perhaps they think that if they feed her, she may grow a beautiful chrysanthemum tail like mine. That's it, exactly. And by the way, our Joe, as well as having no tail, has practically no hair, certainly not enough to brush. So when people come to call, we have to put clothes on her. All I need is a good hair brushing. If summer comes, can fall be far behind? So said the poet. Came autumn, and Jogo and I are almost the same size. She has a little more hair, but not much. I'm afraid she's just of an inferior breed called Baby. And there is nothing that can be done about it. Always love that part. Yep. If summer comes, can fall be far behind. So said the poet. Came autumn, and Jogo and I are almost the same size. She has a little more hair, but not much. I am afraid she is just of an inferior breed called Baby, and there is nothing that can be done about it. Oh, goodness. When the Joe dog grew bigger and bigger every day and more rambunctious, my master and mistress got a doghouse for her. Something I have been well behaved enough never to need. And now, when company comes, I have to stay at the doghouse and watch over our Joe. I guess I have become more use there than as the life of the party. Oh, it may be useful, but it's not nearly as much fun. But since we have Jaw Dog, someone has to take care of her, and I will do my part. Oh. I must admit, though, that in our few conversations, she's been most interested in everything I have to say, which is, I think, a definitely encouraging sign of intelligence. There's hope. There's hope after all. Therefore, I must admit that in spite of myself, in spite of the Joe girl, in spite of everything, I am getting very fond of our other dog. So somehow or other, I have come to the unpredictable, surprising, amazing, astonishing, astounding conclusion. What is it? I've come to this astounding conclusion that in every home there should be at least 2 dogs. So now, goodbye and lots of love. Touche. I love this one. Thank you so much for joining in. And if you get a chance to, I hope that you can get through and read the author's note, and you can get a little more information, a little more background about this story. Definitely one that warms my heart. I hope that it did the same for you. Thank you so much for joining us here today for The Other Dog. Yes, written by Madeleine L'Engle and illustrations by Christine Devenier. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you loved it. I did, always do. And yeah, definitely not the last time that we're having that one here on Storytime. Thank you indeed for being here. I'll see you on the other side of this short break when we're back with more Storytime. Thank you for being here.
Hola, my name is Shamile Sayed Mendez, and I am the author of Where Are You From, Furia, and many other books for young readers. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Today, well, was having somebody move in, having this other dog come home, move in. Who was it? And yeah, and the surprising revelation. Well, guess there's hope for that dog after all. This breed called Baby, this inferior breed called Baby that doesn't have enough hair for a brush. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Well, tomorrow we're talking about moving away, and our numero uno mejor amiga is moving away. We need to be here. Come on out and join in. Evelyn Del Rey is moving away, and this one is coming to us from Meg Medina and illustrations by Sonia Sanchez. A beautiful book indeed, award-winning book. Cannot wait to share that one here on Storytime. Hopefully you remember it, but of course, too, if it's your first time, well, you are in for a treat. It is a good one indeed. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. I hope you enjoyed our story, and I hope you are here again tomorrow for our story. And if you cannot join us live, remember to be here. Storytimewithmisslimata.com, Storytime with Miss Limata, Facebook, YouTube, and of course Instagram. Thank you for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And of course, joining us this morning, Soraya, I hope you're slowly getting out of bed, slowly getting ready for school, and I hope you had some time to have some breakfast as well. And I hope that the story was good for you. Thank you so much for joining in, Soraya, right there in Oakland. Thank you for joining in. And of course, Sharon Lungo, thank you for joining us. I hope that you both have a lovely day. I think it promises to be a good day today and tomorrow. I think Julie with the weather forecast. Thank you for that. So yeah, I think today and tomorrow will be pretty nice out there. So enjoy them. But do check the weather, of course, weather apps, weather forecasts for your area, just to make sure that you're out and ready. And yeah, you have the right jackets, layers, and everything else that you need. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Wednesday morning out here in Moraga, California. Yes, sun is out. out. I'm excited for it. Excited for this beautiful day out, and I hope that it is a good one for you as well. Please remember to check in on your loved ones. A little call, small text can go a very long way indeed. Thank you so much for being here, and to all of you out there that joined us today, or indeed joining us later for the recordings. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. This has been Storytime. Whatever you're up to, I hope that give it your best. And if it doesn't work out, well, let's try again tomorrow. We can try and try again. Thank you so much for being here. Biggest of hugs. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye-bye. Oh, before I go too, don't forget that Pamela Courtney has a brand new book that is coming out on May 20th, and this one is called A Season for Fishing, a fish fry tradition. So find that one, pre-order now, or indeed ask your local your librarians, your local libraries for them to stock this one for you, so it is ready on May 20th. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime, and Pamela Courtney, congratulations one more time. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Please have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. And of course, for our image today, thank you, Ariel Thomas, for the picture. Absolutely appreciate it. Keep them coming. So if you have pictures that you'd like to share, and we can use them here, and of course give us permission to use them here on Storytime, well, thank you. And that image there from Ariel, thank you so much. To everybody that's joining in Storytime, here is a bouquet of flowers for you to take with you. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.